You are about to experience the Corpse Cast. We would advise any listener who may be ill, pregnant, or of weak constitution to reconsider listening to the show for fear of an onset of health issues related to encountering bouts of pure shock or fright. For those who wish to continue, just remember to avoid fainting. Keep repeating, it's only a podcast. Only a podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 380 of the Corpse Cast. I'm Mike.
What the fuck is going on, Michael? I'm Steve.
Steve, he is in rare form tonight.
You know what? I'm back. I'm swearing again. I don't give a shit.
He warned me, right? So we're sitting there talking about just other stuff. We're like, "Hey, pal, what's up?" "Hey, I had nothing, buddy," and we're just talking back and forth.
Is that how I sound?
No, that's
Okay,
not how I sound.
all right,
I don't know.
all
Maybe I do
right.
sound like it
No,
since
no,
it didn't seem to.
I'm like, what the? Who the fuck is that?
But I go to record, and he goes, I got some shit to get off my chest, Mike. So I'm gonna have to take over before we do this.
That's right.
But
That's right.
before you do that,
Okay, all
I
right.
want to mention that today's show we're going to be talking about back to school. It is that time of year.
It is that time of year, kids.
The days are getting shorter. College football starts tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I am full again. I am.
You know
whole.
what? I can see from my
I'm whole
hair,
again.
ladies and gentlemen. You cannot see. I can see his nipples. Nipples right through the
It's
black
It's a
t-shirt.
good thing I'm sitting under. There's a table above my.
You know, I can see them. Under the table. You know, my goodness, they're gonna.
I'm
poke
talking
an eye
about
out.
my Bogner. Sorry about the Bogner. I'll be in my office. No, but so we're going to be talking about 3 movies. Steve picked
Yeah.
this one because
Yeah.
finally I let Steve after the after the elevator horror after the.
I have picked so many.
I know.
So,
What,
I think
oh,
the
no,
last.
no.
I think
No,
the
I
la-
think the beach one is the last one you
beach
did.
house. Yeah, beach
so-
horror. Yeah.
Oh, and I hated that beach house.
Yeah,
movie.
you hated the.
So I'm like, this
And
asshole.
it was mediocre.
He's
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him in timeout for a while.
Yeah,
I'm gonna choose some
it's
good stuff, and most of them, which by the way, is it weird that I was like, I'm gonna choose some good stuff. Then I did Hot Italian Women, Lamberto Bava with Hot Italian Women in those movies, all this stuff. So it's like, I don't know, man. But this time we're
Yeah.
gonna be talking about Return to Horror High from 1987, Battle Royale from 2000, and Prom Night from 1980. Steven, I'm going to turn the time over to you.
Well,
and
first-
we're going to like hear what you got to
Okay, all
burn
right.
it up.
Well, first of all,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, Mr. Cadaver's birthday
Oh,
was
yeah.
recently,
Yes.
and I, as a shitty friend that I am, called him. I actually texted him a day after, like, "Happy birthday," and he's like,
The day after my
You're
birthday
late.
is not my birthday,
"Yeah,
Steve.
you're like late, bro." I'm like, all right. That so I apologize about that.
No
But
worries.
Here we go.
Oh, we got a present.
Happy birthday to you,
So I'm looking
sir.
at
Yeah,
horror movie lamp. Oh shit!
yeah.
Is it one of those ones where he's?
I can't believe your nipples are
underwater?
even harder.
Bro, they haven't begun to get hard. I'm gonna get a little.
Uh-oh. Hey, put the knife down.
It's even worse. It's a razor blade.
It is.
I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. Here we go. The unboxing. The unboxing.
It should be a video. And by the way, we were
Yeah.
gonna do this. We're gonna put this on
What?
YouTube. By the way, speaking of
Oh,
YouTube,
my God.
speaking of YouTube,
Yeah.
I started getting serious about YouTube, and I
now.
and I tripled my subscribers.
Oh, no
on
shit.
Corpse Cast. Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
what's 10 times?
What,
3.
is that is 3 times more.
Yeah. No, exactly. Bro, this is awesome. I've thought about getting one of these. It's one of those one of the things where Jason is under the in part 7.
Well, who the fuck told you what it was?
Well, look, I just saw it.
Oh, okay.
There's a little insert.
Yeah.
Don't get mad at anybody, bro. Oh, this is awesome. No, I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about getting one of these for a while.
I know.
Actually.
I've been in your dreams.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
Speaking of hard nipples. Yeah, dude. Thanks. I'm gonna
Yeah,
set
you
this
bet.
up, man.
Happy birthday, man.
Thanks,
Love
man.
you, buddy.
Love you too.
Yeah,
And I'll tell you
fuck
what,
yeah.
it's one of those birthdays that are like I'm getting up there.
I
man.
know,
It's-
I know, man. I know.
Oh, dude, this is awesome.
I know. Comes with rocks, right?
Yes, it does.
Now, I have heard don't wash it all out and clean it because you want it to be a little bit murky,
Okay.
like Crystal Lake would be, and it's all natural.
Well, because we know Crystal Lake is always so accurately depicted, especially in part 8. Especially in part 8 where it attaches to the ocean.
That's right. It goes to Manhattan.
Yeah. No, I'm going to set that up, though,
Awesome.
dude. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you bet, man. I hope you like it. I get you. That's the vintage one. That's because I mean, fuck this new shit. So
yeah.
You know.
You know what? People are getting upset at that new the stuff for the. By the way, I thought you were gonna get mad at things, and this is not. This
No.
is not mad at all.
I've got things to bring up.
Oh,
but you're talking now. Have you seen? We're talking about the new Friday the 13th. Like short,
I have seen that
short on YouTube.
Oh no, I I haven't seen that. I thought you were talking about the mask for the new Peacock series or something.
Oh no, I haven't seen that. No, I sent you that little short. What is that?
No, you did, but I have not watched it yet.
Oh, it's a banger, man.
Is it really?
It's like 15 minutes long.
You know what's so funny is I do it, and it's always on my to watch later on YouTube. By the way, go subscribe to the Corpse Collective YouTube. YouTube.corpsecollective.com. I'm just gonna sneak this little promo in.
That's a little plug.
And do me a favor, don't you want me to be happy? Don't
yes,
you guys
always,
want me to be
always,
happy?
Yes.
So why don't you go subscribe? You know how happy that made me?
But you know what makes me happy?
What?
Phone calls.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a bone pick. So this week, so I went out of town for work last week. Okay.
You did?
Yes.
Where'd you go? You didn't even let me know. You were out
Well,
of
I
town.
was just working. So it's just like
You didn't even tell me. How do I know?
What? That's what I'm saying. I didn't. No one
right,
knew I went out. Nobody knows. I just did my normal internet.
Where'd
thing.
you go?
I'll tell you later because it was far, and I didn't sleep for a whole week. So
you went to Hong Kong. I know it.
And no, and the thing is, like, I know I did not go to exactly, but anyway. So basically, what happened is, so I got sick. So I've been sick for a week. Now I'm just kind of recovering.
Oh, I know where you went, and I know why we can't talk about it.
I don't know what he's talking about. Like, I literally do not know. Anyways, but no, it's not. I didn't have any fun. Okay, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
But anyways, by the way, if you go to youtube.corpsecollective.com, it forwards to our page.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So go there. Anyways, there's a ton of stuff. I won't even get into it.
Yeah.
But Steve, I'm sorry. I just
I've had a rough couple of weeks, Mike.
Oh, what happened, brother?
I got the first time in my life.
Oh, by the way, I mentioned that we can't do phone calls because I went out and the sound card got messed up, so we got to fix it.
Yeah. So, but please call in.
Keep calling in. I don't know. Do you want to push the question of the episode?
Yeah. What tropes are you sick and tired of in horror?
So we got some calls, but we just can't play them now. We'll wait till next time. So it's 385-351-9273. Anyways, continue.
First time it's ever happened, Michael.
Your boner didn't work.
Well, I mean, no, that's been happening for most of my life.
That's because you haven't looked at my hard nipples. What am I doing? Like when he showed up, I was kind of groggy and tired. I was like, oh man, I'm a little tired and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in a long time, so I'm like, shit, man, I should have eaten some, so I have some energy. All of a sudden, Steve shows up, and I'm all about the nips
I'm all zipped up on Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zero,
exactly.
buddy. No, I got canceled in my D&D group. I did.
Oh, what happened?
I got canceled.
Like canceled. Like 2025 canceled.
Like canceled.
Oh, because you said no. Did they call you a Nazi?
No, nothing like that.
Oh, that's
just no. I got canceled because evidently I'm playing a tiefling. If those D&D fans, tiefling kind of a demon kind of creature. Yeah,
I'm joking.
Yeah, demon, chaotic evil.
Yeah, sure.
Warlock.
Yeah.
You know, young, youthful, chaotic evil. Did I mention that? Chaotic
evil.
Yeah, you got to play chaotic evil. If you're playing chaotic evil, you got to be chaotic and evil.
Bro, you're preaching to the choir.
I know. So
that's why I only play good.
So I guess after killing a room full of zombies, you know, with the party, skull fucking one of them is just out of the realm.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Since when?
Apparently.
How old are the people you're playing with?
Well, in
I
their
don't want to put them on blast or anything like that.
I'm not gonna drop names, you know.
But it's like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah. And I may have relieved myself in the cauldron of witches.
Yeah, but
witches
folks, we're not talking about Steve actually doing anything in real life.
No.
We're talking about how he rolled an 8 to see how hard he pissed into the cauldron.
That's true. No. Not piss.
Okay, well,
not piss.
Oh,
the old demon semen, buddy.
Oh. No, that's crazy to me. You know what's so funny is
that was over the top.
Nerds are bullies now, and so it's all changed.
That was over the top.
It's a whole different dichotomy.
Yeah.
Ever since Revenge of the Nerds came out, that was nerd porn, and
I've been playing D&D since '82,
And a bunch of kids that weren't even born until the 92.
Jesus Christ, I could be their fucking dad. And guess what? I'm the bad guy. We kill all these creatures in the most horrific of ways. Oh no, but I'm over the top,
brother. That's correct. First of all, that's hilarious to me. Number one, you out of all people, like you were too much for somebody.
Yeah.
The nicest dude I've ever met in real life.
You. Thanks.
And and that's wild.
I'm
to
just
me.
trying to bring a little comedic brevity.
Bro, if that was me, if that was me,
yeah.
And we were playing because we've played before.
We have.
We
have.
So it's like if you would have done that on my face in the game,
I was the DM. I could have had an NPC do that though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I would have been like, that's actually really funny.
Yeah, yeah. I could have teabagged you with like an orc or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
That would have been hilarious. Rolled for teabagging. Oh, in the mouth. That's a natural 20 right there. Buddy.
So wait, they kicked out their DM.
No. The DM messaged me. The DM messaged me.
Oh,
and it was
shut up, bro.
No. Yeah, seriously. And it was like, I don't want to spoil anybody's fun. My fucking fun. What the fuck
have
are
you ever
talking
seen?
about?
Have you ever seen Red Fang's prehistoric dog video?
One of my favorites.
Where they're like,
classic.
Like, we're just working on her. We're not actually hitting each other. We're working on her style right now, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Hey Gandalf, nice dress, and then it goes into the song. That's who I picture you play. I mean,
it wasn't too far from that.
But the thing is guess what? It turns out that by the end of that video, they got their real weapons and were chopping off the cool dude's arms and stuff like that.
True.
So that's what happened to you, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I never thought that Red Fang's prehistoric dog would have such a meaning in your life.
Oh my God. So I don't know. Is this the end of my D&D career?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I never thought I'd be fucking canceled in Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not playing rainbows and puppy dogs here. It's like I review horror movies. God damn it! I want
Dude, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started.
I love comedy.
Like, it's weird. It's weird because you go to a band for years, like Destroyer 666. They used to come to Salt Lake City all the time.
Good
right?
band.
Yeah, we'd go.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like this, and I don't like some of the things that they say in their songs. It's like, yeah, they're fucking Destroyer 666. You're not supposed to like what's going on. And you're like, Seashell, I feel like that's a little problem.
Yeah.
It is supposed to be problematic. I don't see, we don't believe it. We don't adhere, we don't subscribe to their way of thinking.
Right.
We just think it's funny and kind of cool.
And here's the kicker. I'm playing with some metalheads.
Dude, the metalheads are becoming the worst. I promise you. And I'm sorry if you're from it and you know me. But yeah, they're becoming the worst gatekeepers of what's right and wrong of any kind of people anymore. And I'll say that right out loud. My apologies.
Dude. And I believe in inclusion and I really do. I'm
sure. I'm not. I mean, I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do at all, ever.
But here's the thing. I grew up with like Sam Kinison,
bro.
Or I saw this list of movies that we can no longer watch, and like Revenge of the Nerds was on there. It's like, Revenge of the Nerds. I was 12 years old and I saw that in the fucking theater. Revenge of the Nerds.
I thought that would be like one that all these kids would love these days. I can't remember.
There's a sexual assault. Remember when he dresses like Darth Vader and he goes in and
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have not seen that in a long time. Oh, yes, I do, because she thinks it's someone else.
Yeah, her boyfriend. Right.
Yeah. I mean, I hate it.
Well, what about Porky's?
Dude, Porky's was
slipping your dinger through the hole there.
First of all, I don't like that you called a donger a dinger. Okay, let's start that right now.
Okay, putting your dick through the tile.
That's fair.
And the gym coach
jerking it. Dude, I'll tell you what though. Do you know she was the sister in Motel Hell, which makes me so happy. That's her.
God.
Yes.
Oh.
Because
classic.
Motel Hell is like just so fun and whatever. And then all of a sudden I'm like, she grabbed Pee-wee's dick.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's true.
This turned into like grandpa's talking about what snowflakes kids
Get
are
up,
these days.
Yeah. Oh, I noticed in the front they put out a dog baggy thing, in your.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had to join.
Did you do that since you're the president of the HOA now?
I'm not the president. I'm on the council, but I'll tell you what. I got
right.
No, here's the thing.
All right.
I got on the council for the HOA because people wouldn't pick up their dog shit.
I remember.
And I would go out there and I would get so mad at them and I turned them in. And so what I did is I made sure that everybody, if you bust your neighbor, like, you get money now, okay? So now I've got everybody against each other. But the thing is, everybody's like, well, that's rude. That's bad. Well, don't leave your shit on the lawn.
That's right.
I'm like, no. You're mad at the people, but you're the one being with the bad behavior.
That's right.
Fix your behavior. You're the bad one.
Pick up your dog's shit.
Like, I mean, I don't even, I hate
my
it.
kid lives here, and they got a dog.
Yes.
If I ever hear my kid isn't picking up his dog shit, I want to know.
I'll straight up beat him up, and I'll just be like, sorry. I'll be like your dad said I could.
Yeah. Not knock on the door. Yeah. Smack. Just give him.
I'll just smack him and then
just pimp slap
and then
him,
walk away.
and walk away. It's from your dad. Pick up your shit. You know.
You know what? But yeah, it's got a lot better since all that
No,
happened.
my. You know what? To be honest, my kid.
I don't think it would be a problem with your kid.
No. He's actually better than. There are some places that I kind of might not pick up my dog shit. You're
the reason why I hate dogs. You're like, no, they're not bad dogs. They're bad owners. Yeah. Well, without dogs, we wouldn't have bad owners.
I'm not going to say that I've trained my dogs.
I don't even like dogs.
I know you don't, but I'm not going to say that I've trained my dogs to shit in people's yard in the neighborhood that I don't like. I'm not going to say that. I wouldn't say that. But the timing works out sometimes.
Dude, you're like the guy in what's that? The Burbs.
The Burbs.
I would kill you,
Sweeney.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dog was fucking famous, dude.
Yeah, he was Precious from Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, she's hurt real bad, mister.
Yes.
Give me a fucking dog.
I like that. Person. What was that? I love saying that.
Is she a real large girl?
Yeah. I was like, bro, that guy's actually really good. Anyway, okay, let's get into it.
Jamie Gunn.
We're
off topic.
No,
We're so fucking off topic.
Right. We're in 15 minutes
15
already.
minutes, and we haven't even. We've announced what we're talking about. Back to school.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, before I forget to mention, youtube.corpsecollective.com will forward you to our YouTube channel. Why don't you do me a favor and go ahead and subscribe there? It'll make me happy.
Please do it. Please.
Would it make me happy?
It'll make your nipples, make Mike's nipples hard.
Oh my gosh.
It's
and
true.
I'll be like the real Cajun guy in Waterboy. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Let's talk about horror.
Let's
do
high
school horror.
Let me let me give you a little topic intro, shall we?
Yeah.
It seems like it's been many decades since I've had a back to school, right? My kids are all back. I've got one in a senior in high school. I got two in college, and whatever. So they're doing great. But it hasn't been too long for me to remember that when we grew up and went to school, there were certain teachers that would hurt the children any way they could. Okay, by pouring their derision upon anything we did. Guess what else they did? By exposing every weakness and however carefully hid by the kids. Okay, I'll tell you what though. This is great because we have 3 movies where going back to school is fatal, and there's really not much to talk about. No, this isn't a deep subject. You're going back to school. This is back to school horror, whether you're going back to school. It's just the time of year. We're all there. We got our minds on our school. Right. We're having to, real life is coming back. I mean, for all you young people, not for me. This is the same shit I'll be doing forever.
The endless summer.
But why don't we do this? Let's go ahead and play a trailer for Return to Horror High and come right back to talk about it. Sound good? I said sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
In 1982, Crippen High School was the scene of a series of brutal, savage murders. The homicidal maniac who committed the crimes was never captured. Now he's about to return.
All right, everybody, we're back, and you just heard the trailer for Return to Horror High. It came out in 1987. It's got a 4.4 on IMDb out of about 4,100 ratings. Written and directed by a guy named Bill Froelich. Okay, that was fun to say.
Froelich?
Bill Froelich.
It's not Frolic?
Might be.
Oh, okay.
Can I say it how I want?
Yeah.
Okay. You might be right. You
might be crazy.
You need to be. You just ruined my whole tirade because that was funny. So he only has 4 directorial credits, 2 episodes of Freddy's Nightmares. Everything else isn't worth mentioning outside this.
Okay. All right.
I mean, have you seen Freddy's Nightmares?
Nah.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like, I remember someone was like, it's streaming. I think it was on like, not Shudder, but the other one, the Screambox.
Oh, right.
And I'm like, I think it was there, but I'm not sure. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm going to subscribe to that and watch them all. I got through like an episode and a half. I'm like, oh, these aren't great. Man. I'm like, I loved this kid when I was a kid, but
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Yeah. He does have 17 writing credits, though, Bill Froelich.
All right.
Lots of 80s TV, MacGyver, Freddy's Nightmares, of course. You remember the Scarecrow and Mrs. King?
Yes, I do.
That one, that was I used to have to watch that one. My grandma loved that one. It's like, damn, why am I watching
that
this?
came on right after Airwolf.
It's like, I loved Airwolf. That was great. Come on.
Jan Michael Vincent.
One of those like little skinny helicopters.
Yeah, like an Apache or whatever. Yeah.
I love those. Let's see. It was also on the writing credit. It was, by the way, it was written and directed by Bill Froelich. Also written by Mark Lisson. Tons of the same stuff. Dana Escalante has 1 writing credit, and yes, this is the one. It stars Lori Lethin as Callie Cassidy, Sarah Walker / Susan. Brendan Hughes is Steve Blake. Alex Rocco is Harry Slierek. He's probably the most recognizable person outside of Maureen McCormick is Officer Tyler.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
is that Maureen?
I'm like, wasn't she Jan? No, she was Marsha.
Yeah,
Are they all the same? I don't know.
Now, what?
Bro, I only watch them on Nick at Night. Okay, I know the Marsha was a pretty one and Jan was the plain one in the middle. Okay,
Marsha.
Oh my hell.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, don't ever sigh because I don't know much about Brady Bunch again,
dude. That's my shit right there. I love the Brady Bunch. But Partridge Family was better. Don't come at me.
Okay, I'll hold back. I don't feel that like intense about which one's better. To be honest with you, I watched all that shit too. Right. Nick at Night though, I watched Donna Reed show.
Oh right.
I remember. I'm not even going to go into it. But I remember thinking, no, what was was the Donna Reed show? No, what was the identical cousin one? That wasn't that. That was anyway.
Oh, Lonnie Anderson just died.
That's a bummer.
Oh man.
Yeah. Nobody remembers her. Like I'm like, oh,
what are you talking about?
Like from my ex-wife didn't. My
what?
I wouldn't say. I don't want to say current wife because if I called her my current wife, I would be dead. You know. So my wife, she's like, I don't even know who that is. I'm like, do you know who Burt Reynolds is? She's like, I think so. I'm like, oh my
God. Well, every prepubescent teenage boy
WKRP.
in America knows who Lonnie Anderson. You know, oh my God.
All right, so we got this. 1982, Crippen High School was plagued by a gruesome series of unsolved murders, leaving the small town in fear and the school abandoned. 5 years later, in 1987, a scrappy film crew from Cosmic Pictures descends on the eerie, deserted Crippen High to shoot a low-budget horror movie based on these true events. The crew, led by Harry Slierek, he was the producer, includes a mix of inexperienced but ambitious actors, uninterested technicians, all unaware of the dark forces lingering in the school's halls. As production kicks off, strange incidents unfold, the cast and crew begin vanishing, and bizarre incidents disrupt filming, hinting that the original killer may have resurfaced. So we got first of all, we had what's his name, George Clooney, who was supposed to be, but he like we know the exact moment he made it big. It was in 1987 when this movie came out,
right?
Because he left, and then the new guy came in, and he went on to do The Facts of Life. Of course.
That's right.
So no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I don't know exactly where this lines up. I just know that he left because he was getting a bigger job. I figured he went to. I think he was making the moves Hospital? On Blair. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we've got let's see, Stephen Blake, a former Crippen High student. And so he was there, but now he's a cop, and he got roped into replacing George Clooney as the cop on the set. We got Callie Cassidy, a determined and resourceful performer. I wrote that. So they basically are trying to figure out what's going on. And so here's the thing about this: there's a few times where this movie is kind of told like, okay, by the way, here's real. Oh no, it's not. By the way, we're filming this part. It's not a flashback. Oh, sometimes it is a flashback. All that kind of stuff. But I'll tell you what. Has anyone on this planet ever acted like the quarterback of the football team in this movie when it comes to treating women? Especially when it comes to the female locker room. Did high schools really install quick cat litter boxes in the middle of the floor in the wood shop? Is it strange to know exactly how long the janitor's penis is? Find out by watching Return to Horror High from 1987. What'd you think?
Is that what we watched?
Yes. No, I don't even know. Here's the thing. So my first, I'm watching it for a while, and I'm like, holy shit, this is a mess.
Seen it before?
No, I'd never seen it.
Neither did I.
I've never seen this before, so that was a good choice. You picked it. But the thing is, I was like, this is a mess, and after a while, I was like, oh no, this is on purpose, because I'd be like, oh, I could see the boom mic. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be able to see the boom mic. Oh shit, they just got me. I feel stupid now. But so going into it, it took me a minute to realize, oh, it's this kind of movie.
Right.
But once I did, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was great.
All right.
You're not gonna.
I was so lost.
Yeah. No, that's what it's a mess. Like I said, well, you were on the weed cigarettes.
No.
Sure.
Yeah, I was on the Metamucil gummies. Yeah, taking the fiber gummies.
You know what? I would rather you never tell me that again. Okay.
Hey, 3 a day. Keep you straight, buddy.
Well, I'm straight. And I haven't even ever taken any.
No.
Am I straight?
Keep it flowing right through.
Oh, you mean a different kind of straight. So it's funny because Steve mentioned how he was canceled from his D&D
maybe that's
group.
why I'm in such a mood, because you know what? Fuck that.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Speaking of being canceled, bro.
Yeah.
Let's talk about all the things that were done in this movie that you could not do today.
Almost from start to finish.
So he gets done hitting on a girl, the guy who apparently, it's not a flashback. He's the guy playing in the movie, I guess.
Right,
I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know.
And
I don't know what's going on.
He hits on the girl, which is the main girl, because she plays 3 characters, but she changes wigs for it, right? So
was it really?
Yes.
Oh my fuck,
yes.
dude! I'm so fucking
those
lost.
Metamucils were kicking her ass, man. But so he hits on her, right? But she says no, whatever, and she goes into the locker room. He follows her into a locker room, picks up a nude woman, threatens to take her out in the hall with her boobs out if this girl won't go on a date with him.
Yeah.
And everyone is like, just do it, just say yes. And I'm like,
right.
What? Okay, this is weird, man. Then dude wants to get laid after spending $17 on dinner, which
I spent $17.
Well, I mean, let's give it to him. That's like $872 nowadays.
Oh my god!
But still, then he tries to date rape her.
Yeah.
And then turns out that was a part of a movie, because Henry Slurrick comes up with his hand from behind the thing and grabs that girl's boobs.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's like, what the fudge is happening? It's like,
oh, dude.
And then it's like, but there's one part that I really bummed me out though.
What's that?
Because there's one point where she was talking about schlongs, right?
Yeah.
Or no, he was talking about schlongs, and she said, it's more like a schlort. I swear I made that up. I swear I made that up in the 80s.
You did not.
Apparently I did not.
Apparently, or maybe they heard it from you.
Yeah, maybe they heard it from like a 10-year-old kid. You know, I like how. Never mind. I wouldn't get into that.
In northern Utah, mowing lawns.
Exactly. Saying schlort. Oh, it's so funny. I said schlort.
I'd never heard that.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's funny.
This movie to me was so confusing.
Dude.
I have to admit, I'm laying there watching it. You know, I got my pugs. I'm laying in bed. I've got it all positioned, and I'm like, seriously, what the fuck is going on? Is this a movie within a movie within a movie? Like, are they doing 3 movies here? Or is it 2 movies? Or is it oh, no, this is a flashback.
And then, I was going to say, they use those interchangeably is the problem. So going into it, you never really knew what's going on. But I don't know. The thing is I picked that up, and I'm just like, this is going to make no sense, but let's just enjoy it.
Right.
And whatever. And to be honest with you, I thought it was fun to watch.
Okay.
Maureen McCormick was crazy in it. She was like a over horny sheriff's deputy that has a thing for blood, you know, which is funny. You know, it's like, what are we doing in here?
It's 87, man.
The thing is, was he acting good? Shit, it was either really bad or it was perfect for what Bill Frohlich's vision was for this film. To pretend to act so well to make the people think you can't act. That just blew my mind, man. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
This wasn't scary. It was funny, you know. I'm still laughing about like they have to find this hidden place where a literal like litter box in the middle of the wood, and they have an airplane prop on wheels.
Right.
It's like the only reason that's there is to kill somebody. And I don't know.
This movie was so all over the place for me. I mean, it had some good kills in it. It's fun. It is total 80s camp.
Oh, dude.
You know, if you're a fan of 80s schlocky, horror like we are, this is going to probably be up your alley here.
The thing is like this. Okay, so I also watched Prom Night 3 this week too.
Okay.
Because I'd seen Prom Night, and I'll talk more about it when we get to Prom Night. But I've seen Prom Night 2 before, so I'm like, oh shoot, I've never seen Prom Night 3, so I checked that out, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there watching it, going, man, this shit is bad, but it's bad in the same kind of way Return to Horror High is,
right?
Which is hilarious. And I enjoyed that one too, but I'm just saying, it's like at least I understood what was going on in that one.
Yeah, I mean, chopping. You feel like Chopping Mall, and I like Chopping Mall. Chopping Mall, classic, awesome. Or what was that bowling one we did? Bazoomarama or Bolorama?
Oh, Slime Ball Bowl. Yeah, Sorority Babes and the Slime Ball Bolorama.
Right. Yeah, still.
Do you call it Boomerama?
I don't know.
That's
that's
a nightmare.
A lot of boobs in there.
Well, yeah, not Boomerama. I said Boomer.
Oh, Boomerang.
So
Anyway.
So there was one part that I was totally up for. Okay, so the killer comes out, right?
Right.
And he's like, talking, and here's the hero, and the killer's got his girlfriend in his arms, right? And he's like, go ahead and kill her. She doesn't even like football. And I'm like, shit, yeah, I get that. Walk away, man.
I remember.
It's not too late. It's not too late to walk away.
Oh my god,
but,
dude!
I don't know.
This
it's hard. It's hard to like talk about this as a movie because it's barely a movie. I feel like.
And when you thought it was going to end, it didn't end.
And it's like, all of a sudden, you know what? We need to add an extra 5 minutes of just setting up a sequel that'll never come. I mean, it's already called Return to Horror High.
Right.
And I looked up, I said, I wonder what Horror High, and I'm like, there's no movie called Horror High, which, by the way, is a crime.
I thought there was from like 72.
Maybe there is, but it's not related to this one.
No.
I'll tell you what, though. This was, I mean, I enjoyed it. It had some laughs. It had some what the Fs. And then, but, it's like, it's hard to like sit there and be like, let's think about this movie critically, because nobody on the planet, even the people who made this, thought about this movie critically.
I can guarantee they were so whiffed out of their minds on this set.
And what's the guy who played Henry Slerick?
Oh my god,
he's let's see, Alex Rocco.
Yeah,
everyone you'll recognize him. That guy cracked me up so much that it's like he's the sleaziest dude ever. He's just walking around like it's this thing. I think he was in Godfather 2, right, or something like that.
Okay.
So it's like, so he's just like this sleazy guy there. That's right. He was the guy who owned the casino in Vegas, right?
Oh.
And he brought but now he's in this, just like grabbing tits and lying to people and walking away, trying to get laid. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't encourage him because that's bad behavior.
Yeah.
I don't want to get canceled by Steven by saying something like that right now. Okay. I know everyone's very, very, very tender right now. So we'll just do that. You can watch this, and you can buy or rent it on Amazon, Apple, Fandango at home. You can also watch it on Tubi, Hoopla, and Crunchyroll, whatever that is.
What is it, a 5.4 on IMDb? What is
4.4, I think, is what it is. 4.4, yep.
Didn't even make into the fives?
I mean,
I'd give it a 5.2, maybe 5.3.
Says the dude who had no idea what was going on. But
because I didn't know what was going on didn't mean it wasn't fun.
No, and I agree with you, and that's exactly how I feel. But what you have to understand though is I see a lot of people who complain about movies like this on IMDb. Like some people get it, they're like, this sucks, all right, but it's awesome, and I love it, right?
Yeah.
But there's people who are like, this isn't worth the gum under my shoe, and blah, blah. It's like, you just didn't, I mean, maybe it's just not for you. This is not your kind of movie.
Right.
So, but you're still going to go shit on it.
Yeah.
That's why, I love Charles Band's movies. That's why most of them sit around in the threes. And I'm sitting there watching them like, I love this, man. It's so much.
I mean, if you're going to shit on Return to the Horror High, then maybe you're taking yourself too seriously.
Yes. Maybe you should go become a D&D dungeon master. What do you call it? Dungeon master. Yeah. So, anyway. All right. So, let's do this. Let's get into Battle Royale. You ready for that one?
Hell yeah.
Battle Royale.
All right, we are back, and we are talking about Return to School because we're going back to school, kids.
Hell
and this one, we're doing the I've got to say one of the best, one of the greatest, one of the most awesome premiere, the GOAT of all motherfucking staying alive, Battle Royale 2000. It was released in Japan 2000 and in 2001 international. So it's got 2 different release dates on that. IMDb gives it a 7.6, and that is absolutely preposterous in my opinion.
Oh, you think it should be higher?
I absolutely should be at least an 8.
Here's the only reason I think that that's probably where I would have guessed.
Yeah.
Is because it's very violent, and there's a lot of people like Cisco Limber out there. Oh, I think they could have got their message across without showing so much violence. And this wasn't even that bad, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But still, I can see that.
This movie.
Do you notice I brought out the nerd voice a lot today?
I did. Yeah. Let me ask you, Mike. Have you seen Hunger Games?
Yes, I have.
Those are bullshit compared to this movie.
Oh, yeah,
you know, yeah. All right, if you haven't seen this movie,
let's talk about that comparison, but we'll do it.
Yeah,
we'll do it in a minute.
You need to rethink your life. All right, Here we go. Cast a bunch of people I've never heard of, but
no,
we're
do
their
names and do their names in the accent.
I'm not going to do the accent. I can't do the accent. I'm not going to do it. Tatsuya Fujiwara as
afraid of getting canceled.
Shuya, I've already been canceled already. Nanahara, Aki Maeda as Noriko Nakasaga.
They're really like, I'm so glad that he's not being insensitive to my name.
I'm trying my best here. Taro Yamamoto as Shogo Kawada. Mansanobu Ando as Kazu Kiriyama, and Tashiki Kitano as Kitano, the teacher.
I love him, by the
struggle.
way. Can I? Did you talk about Chiaki Kiriyama?
No. Did I send the director?
No. So there was a girl in this that was, her name is Chiaki Kiriyama as Takato Chigusa. Okay. She was in Kill Bill 1 and 2.
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
which came out right before this.
Yes.
Was she the schoolgirl?
She was like the Japanese schoolgirl in the Japanese schoolgirl. Yeah.
So here's the thing about that.
Uh-oh.
Is I don't know about it anymore, and if I'm out of base on this, but you can rent young girls to go to the bar with you in Japan and spend time with you and have drinks.
Yeah.
And
What movie was that?
Like
where that happened?
Like high school.
Age. Oh my hell!
Yeah,
can you imagine?
Well,
that shit?
Up until recently, even just like a few years ago, age of consent in Japan was 13, bro.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. I think it's 18 now, but still, you can rent. You can rent young high school girls to like walk with you and hold your hand and like.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
Yeah.
Japan's weird.
Well, we're weird, and we live in Utah. Talk about weird. It's weird.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Japan is weirder.
Well, I don't know about that. All right. Set in a dystopian near future Japan, the government creates the Battle Royale Act to control unruly youth. A random class of high school students is drugged, transported to an isolated island, and forced into a twisted survival game.
Which, by the way, why can't we implement that now here? How perfect is it?
Okay, yeah.
I'm joking.
Each student is given a weapon ranging from machine gun to frying pan.
Bro, I got screwed.
Dude, I got the fucking frying pan. All right, and a collar that detonates if they break the rules. The catch: you only can leave alive. It's kind of like the color kind of reminded me of a Running Man, like classic, But that was awesome.
You can only what?
No, well, the only one way to leave is only one can leave alive.
Yes,
Sorry.
okay, yeah.
Sorry,
okay.
my bad. Only one can leave alive. There's only 100 will enter, and this is before Squid Games, kids.
So I've never even seen that, but I've heard it's similar.
Squid Game? Yeah. The first season's good. I've kept on falling asleep during the second one. I don't know. The film follows Shuya and Noriko as they try to survive with the help of Kawada, a transfer student with the experience from a previous game. All the while, their former teacher, Kitano, oversees the carnage with a mixture of apathy and bizarre sentimentality.
I love it.
Michael, do you think you would have been able to survive on...
No. No way.
Battle Royale.
Oh, did you see how much running they were doing and
Dude.
climbing? And I'd be
God.
dead.
Yeah.
I'd be like, guys, okay. First of all, with my luck, I would have got the frying pan. Okay. Second of all, I'm like, so what you're telling me is now I got to run around and now I got to carry around a frying pan.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I mean, even if you're in high school,
Oh no, if I was in high school, I'd have a much better chance. Sure.
Yeah. Now I just lay there.
Yeah, I just like it's like I had a good life. I had a good life. It's
oh, my knees.
High school, that would have been fun. High school would have been fun. I don't think it would have been fun per se, but I think it would have been more challenging. I would have had a better chance running around, in like sport shape, and
yeah.
But it's like, but I don't know. Here's the thing. First of all, you never know what you're capable of until you have to do it.
That's
right?
true.
And I feel like this is a situation like that. It's funny because like this movie on the surface, oh my gosh, it's fun. What a perfect, simple plot. It's very simple. But I mean, it's total. You've got themes of survival, of the youth being alienated, the generational, like the conflict between the two. Because I mean, there's still that. It goes on. People losing their innocence, not like innocence, but it's like when I was a kid, I used to think I was pretty hot stuff until all of a sudden some life shit happened, and all of a sudden I realized I'm just a piece of crap, just like everyone.
You got your dick knocked in the dirt, my friend.
Oh yeah, and that's what I feel like. That's what I mean when I say loss of innocence. I feel like that's what this means.
Yeah.
Or that's what I mean in this movie, because it's like everything's going fine. We're at a basketball game 1 minute, the second minute we're trying to kill everybody to survive. Just like what the youth have to go through. And I don't know, but I think the number one thing is the evils of government and government control. That's what I took out of it.
All right.
Well, because I mean, the thing is, it's like, I mean, I don't think it's any secret that you shouldn't trust the government. That's how I feel. And it's just like, and so it's like with somebody who could do all this, with somebody who's just overwatching us, like the master of puppets, just think this could happen.
Dude.
And it's like, I joke about, we should do this because kids are assholes. Kids aren't assholes. They're really not. Like I have a bunch of, not a bunch anymore. Kids in high school, all their friends are awesome.
Oh yeah.
They're, even my college age kids friends, and to me, they're like, why do you think that? Your music sucks, all this stuff, but they're good kids.
You know what? You've got some good kids.
And their friends are all. There's only a couple. I'm like, oh, you're a little sketchy, and I tell them right to your face, bro, you're a little sketchy. I keep my eye on you, stuff like that. But it's like, even though we as old people, don't understand what they're doing, you've just got to let them live. You've got to let them get their dick, like you said, put in the dirt, all this stuff. And I feel like this does a lot of that. I mean, this is like, I joke about it, but I don't want kids to go through this,
Right.
But I'll tell you what, it makes for a hell of a movie.
So you like this movie?
I love this movie. This is not the first time I've seen it. I watched the there's one that's 113 minutes.
Oh.
And then I think there's one that's 113 or 115, and there's one that's like 121. I watched the longer one. I watched the longer one.
Nice. Now, I first came across this early, I'm going to say
122 minutes, sorry.
2002, 2003. I was given a bootleg cassette, video cassette. VHS.
Uh-huh.
And from a friend who's like, dude, you got to, this guy that I was roommates with who was in the Coast Guard, and he's like, dude, we got to fucking watch this movie. This is amazing. I'm like, all right, what is it? He's like, dude, I'm not going to say anything. And he put it in. I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And I've loved this movie ever since. This is a 9 out of 10 for me.
Well, and the thing is too is sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, no. This movie, the characters, the development of the characters, absolutely. It's got some funny. I laugh, you cry.
Yes.
You want people to survive and they die, and it's got all this intrigue and all these inner relationships of these kids that come into play and all of this, and they're like trying to like figure out who's gonna survive, and who's gonna die. Or
it's like you don't want to get too attached, because
but they're best friends going after each other, your classmates and everything. Yeah, this
who
movie,
do you trust?
Right.
When everyone's a crook.
Yeah, all those other movies, Hunger Games, all that shit.
It's funny because so here's the thing I love. There's one other like little angle of this that I loved. Kind of the game show-esque like feel of it too.
Sure.
Because in the beginning you had the teacher coming out, here's what's going on, and then they wheeled in that video and showed like the happy spokesmodel. So you're gonna go out there, you're gonna have a weapon, you go kill, and telling and these kids are just like, what the shit? But she looks happy as hell about it.
Right.
But then every time they'd go out, and it's funny because every time a kid would die, it'd be like, kid dead this time, and
right.
and then they at 12 a.m. or every 12, so 2 times, and every 6, 2 times a day, they would say, here's what's died last time, and by the way, you don't want to be in this part of the island because we're gonna blow your shit up if you're there.
Right.
So it's like I thought that was really fun. So as far as the Hunger Games is concerned, right?
Yeah.
The similarity is that they go out there and it's like the last one to leave, right?
Sure.
But it's very, and you could say that it's like it got ripped off because that's the underlying in both movies. That's the underlying thing. However, Hunger Games spent a lot more time with the politics and the, and the choosing of the tribute, stuff like that. So I don't think it's exactly the same movie at all. But I mean, if I were to choose one, shut up.
Right.
I'm not even dealing with this whole Hunger Games bullcrap. And it's like, I've seen the first one. That's it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a young adult's like a YA novel, and I think it is, to be honest with you.
Yeah, Hunger Games,
I guess I'm not talking shit because I can't, because I haven't seen them all.
Yeah. I mean, they're okay for what they are, but they just pale in comparison. The violence, the intrigue. I just don't think they have the character development like the Battle Royale does.
Well, okay.
I just don't. I love the development of these characters. And
it seems like they're not quite as brutal. Like, meaning, like, Battle Royale is grim.
Oh yeah.
But but I mean, you're dealing with the same things as you are in Hunger Games. Like, oh, the trust, who can we trust, and blah blah.
Right,
blah.
right.
But it's like they kind of Hollywoodize it a little bit, and I don't know. I use that word because it's difficult for me to describe exactly what that means.
Yeah.
It's like they make it. It's more drama. It's whatever. And this is just like grim. This is how life is.
Oh yeah.
Booyah.
And
Sorry.
here you have these kids in their school, uniforms.
Yeah.
Looking all studious and prim and proper, like going at each other hard.
Dude, I don't know. I loved it. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, like you said, there was even spots where you're laughing.
Oh
You're just
yeah.
like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, shouldn't be laughing. This was actual, like, very, like, controversial, even in Japan at the in the time. Like, Parliament tried to get it banned or tried to get them to cut it and all this stuff. And I mean, that led to it like being delayed and also for other stuff. Obviously, they figured it out. They had, guess how many kids they had audition for the film the first time?
10,000.
6,000. But it's
okay.
like they started with 6,000. They cut it down to 800. I think the last one was like 45 or something like that. Under 45. Right. It's good stuff. I like the like you get flashbacks to like some of the kids past in like a basketball game that they were all at before they got knocked out and brought.
Right.
It's like that really seemed like almost like a Silent Hill 2 video game cut, right?
All right.
With the ethereal music that doesn't, this is just weird music that, where would you do this except for in a Silent Hill cutscene,
Right.
And by the way, that soundtrack is like, it's a masterpiece. It's like probably my favorite game of all time. I'm not a gamer, so I've missed a lot of games. I haven't played a video game that doesn't have football players in it for 15 years. But no. So I mean, I'm not exactly the person who knows the most about that. I'm not the expert on that for sure. But no, I thought it was great, man. And this is brutal, but my brother.
Yeah.
This is potentially worse, maybe because it's kids, right? I mean, so maybe that's a little more. But the 2000s was crazy for Japanese violent movies, right?
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen Tokyo Gore Police from 2008?
Are you kidding me? I love that movie.
That's wild.
That movie rocks.
Meatball Machine 2005.
I have not seen
Very
that.
similar.
Okay.
Very, well,
All right.
in the style, not
All
like the
right.
story.
Yeah.
Machine Girl 2008.
Oh yeah.
And Robo Geisha. Some are more serious than others, but they're like, you watch that and you're just like, what kind of fiber gummies are these guys taking right now? That Metamucil is tainted.
That's right.
Right there.
That's right.
But no, it's cool. I loved it. You give it a 9 out of 10. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
The thing is this one I like better than those ones. It just seems more put together and less like random, but like better in Tokyo. I started Tokyo Gore Police again, and I fell asleep.
Oh yeah.
And my wife sat up and watched the whole thing. Why did you make me watch that? I was like, I was asleep 20 minutes in. Why did you leave it on? She's like, I never knew what's gonna happen. I'm like, yeah, that movie will mess you up.
Yeah, Tokyo Gore Police is a good time. It's a lot of fun.
It's just wild.
And I think it's on Tubi. You can find Battle Royale on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
You can rent or buy it there. I bought it. Of course, it's in Japanese with English subtitles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, you got it there. You just did my thing. Prime, Crunchyroll, Canopy. You can rent, buy from Amazon, Apple, and Fandango.
Nice.
At home.
Nice.
So, all right, man, let's get into our last one for the evening, which is
Night.
Prom Night, which, by the way, how funny is it that Jamie Lee Curtis's giant jugs are back in the news? We'll be right back to talk about that.
What are you talking about?
Well, sure you don't know.
There's a special night in the lives of all of us. A night to be beautiful, to be desirable. A night we can break all the rules and make our own. Prom Night. Everyone at Hamilton High is getting ready for Prom Night. It's a day of rehearsals, arrangements, final preparations, and last-minute phone calls.
Nick? Wendy, do you still like to play games?
They're too old for games, but someone still wants to play.
Why? Callie, it's been a long time. Tonight, it's my turn.
Tonight, someone has come to the prom alone. Someone who watches in the silent corridors.
Callie.
Someone who waits until no one can help. Prom night. If you're not back by midnight, you won't be coming home.
But now it's time to talk about Prom Night 1980. I don't. That just came out of me. I didn't even.
That was really
that.
professional.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm starting. I'm starting to finally get it after 380 episodes.
Why?
But I don't know. I'm teasing. I suck. Prom Night 1980, 5.3 with about 23,000 ratings. So 5.3 with that many ratings, that's pretty good.
Right.
Directed by Paul Lynch, 67 directorial credits, tons of TV. Written by William Gray, 23 writing credits. He did the screenplay of The Changeling and Humongous from 1982.
Oh, sweet.
I think Changeling, I know who Humongous is, but this was at a time where tons of awesome Canadian movies were coming out, this early 80s.
Okay.
Humongous is one of them, and we're talking, you can talk about like, did I make a list of them? My Bloody Valentine from 1981, Terror Train, which was the
classic
with Jamie Lee too. Curtains, Happy Birthday to Me, and also Humongous. If you see, I can't remember. I don't think Humongous is a slasher, but it's about some monster on an island, and it's been a long time. I bought the Scream Factory thing. I think it was Scream Factory a long time ago. Yeah, but I haven't seen it in a long time. We also have Robert Guza Jr. with on the writing credit for this. He did this, and he also wrote, probably worked with. I wonder if there's a whole cadre of writers, just like in the 70s and 80s there were in Italy, because it seems like all these Canadian guys work together. It starred Leslie Nielsen as Mr. Hammond. I was glad to see him. I love that guy. One of his last serious roles, then he started going to Police Squad and and like The Naked Gun and all that stuff. The stuff that it's fun. Remember him in Food of the Gods, where he was just a big dick? Was it that or was it Grizzly? I can't remember. It was one of those two where he was just a huge jerk.
I don't remember.
My brother. Come on. Jamie Lee Curtis as Kimberly Kim Hammond. By the way, you know what's funny?
What?
I shouldn't even say this.
What?
I shouldn't say this.
No, say it. You got me now. What is it?
I have never found Jamie Lee Curtis to be super,
shut your face.
Super attractive.
Shut your face.
No,
shut your
see,
fucking
this is.
face.
I shouldn't have said it because now you're mad at me.
God damn it.
Well, no, but
Trading Places.
I've always known. Okay, listen.
All right.
I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy that.
All right.
But what I'm saying is, I've never like, I mean, she had bod. She's always had bod.
No,
I mean,
dude.
come on. What about Last Action Hero? Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it's like,
Right?
so you can, but I never loved the, whatever. But I think this is the hottest movie, or she's in this. She's the hottest she's ever been.
You think so?
I do think so.
Okay. All right.
She looked, I mean, very
I don't-
feminine, very curly hair, very
Right.
whatever. And the thing is that she was not, what's her name from? She was not Laurie Strode.
Yeah.
She was because Laurie Strode was kind of I'm a good girl. Why am I doing
Right.
that? Why is
I
that
don't-
my
I
voice
don't
now?
know. I don't
just
know.
came to me. I'll tell you what, it's because you got canceled, and now I'm like, hell yeah, brother, I'm gonna milk it for all it's worth. But so it's like, but this one she was outgoing. She's a little more just like. She could dance her ass off too, and also, anyway, I loved her in this. This
Yeah,
is the
yeah,
number one.
yeah.
You haven't heard about her being a Freaky Friday, and she got those giant jugs.
Oh, dude. Freaky Friday. Yeah.
Freaky Friday Part 2 or whatever it is.
I don't. That's like
My
when I was a
wife went
kid.
and saw it, and she goes,
Oh, you mean the new one?
"Yeah."
No, I haven't seen it.
Well, I haven't seen it either, but my
Yeah.
wife comes home and goes, "Man, I didn't realize that she had like 2 B-12 bombers up there."
Oh, my
and I'm
gosh.
like, "Okay, I didn't know." She showed me pictures. I'm like, yeah, "Okay." I mean, that's
Hell
pretty-
yeah.
Oh, so you know what he's about to Google? Jamie Lee Curtis nipples. That's his go-to, guys. Pulling back the curtain. It starred Casey Stevens as Nick McBride, Anne Marie Martin as Wendy Richards, Michael Tuff as Alec Hammond, and Robert A. Silverman as Mr. Sykes, and a bunch more people, but that's a lot to go through. The year is 1974. Life was simple back then. After school, we'd run wild everywhere, including old abandoned houses. Steven, I'm trying to go through my notes here. He did. He Googled Jamie Lee Curtis nipples. He did that. Live on air, guys. Lucky for them, there happened to be, okay, sorry. Okay. Let me get my wits about me. Okay. We were running wild in 1974. I mean, I wasn't, but some people
You
were.
were living alive.
Well, 4 kids, Wendy, Jude, Kelly, and Nick, are all having a fun game of hide and seek in this abandoned building. A little while later, Rob and Hammond wanted to join, but they turn into huge assholes and tease her and bully her out the window. It's like, why do you got to do that, you dicks? Like, they tease her to the point, and they like block her in a corner, and so she falls out the windows and dies. But lucky for them that there happened to be the town weirdo hanging out and was spotted, so the child's death was blamed on him. The kids swore a pact of secrecy and moved on with their worthless lives. Sorry, I put that little part in. Okay, I actually wrote the whole thing, so I put this whole anyway. What am I doing? Fast forward 6 years later, and it's the anniversary of Robin's death. It happens to coincide with the prom at Hamilton High. Her brother and sister Kim, Jamie Lee, and Alex are trying to have a good time, but the memory of Robin weighs heavily. The movie might as well be called I Know What You Did 6 years ago, because kids are being picked off one by one by a mass killer. You got your high school drama, even some of that stuff close to Carrie. A lot of stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
However, there's a masked killer, and we ask ourselves, who is under that mask? Is there a better beheading placement in all horror? Did Jamie Lee develop since Halloween 1978? Find out by watching Prom Night from 1980. Steven, what did you think?
Classic.
Yeah,
So classic.
Mm-hmm.
So classic. And there's a reason why Jamie Lee is considered like the queen of scream queens.
Now,
I'm
don't get me wrong.
What?
Don't get me wrong.
What?
I agree with you, and I've
Okay.
always agreed. I've always liked her in everything she's in.
Yeah.
You got a butterface.
Huh? What?
What? I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
I
I said it's
Fine,
very sexist.
fine.
I'm getting canceled.
Yeah.
I'm getting canceled. now.
Fine. Jamie Lee Curtis.
We're gonna call this a canceled podcast.
Anyway, this movie kicks ass.
Yeah.
It is so classic, awesome early 80s horror, and it definitely has those 80s
Hell yeah.
elements and everything going on that they're doing. The kills are great. The acting is exactly what you want it to be.
Exactly.
This movie isn't trying to be something that it's not. It's awesome. This is so much fun.
This is like the quintessential,
Yeah.
like I mean, okay, so it's funny because like when they're coming down to it, you have Erwin Yablans, right? He's the producer of this. He was talking to the director, and he's like, "Bro, Mr. Paul Lynch, you know what we ought to do? Friday the 13th just came out. What we need to do is make a slasher based off a holiday." And he's like, "Okay, maybe." And this and that. They came up with this one, right? So basically, this is a blatant ripoff of Friday the 13th, which is a blatant ripoff of Halloween. And you know what? Everybody knows it, and no one cares. Because guess what? Those are three of top tier slashers. This is right in the heyday too of like slashers weren't getting like old yet. We weren't like getting. I mean, listen, I love the later sequels of Friday the 13th, but after a while, the later ones of Nightmare on Elm Street, even but they got a little ridiculous,
Absolutely.
But this was, and then obviously it's kind of like when hair metal went out of style in the early 90s. And,
what?
I know. That pissed me off. Give me shitty hair metal bands over depressed guys that I was going to say something bad, but who wear cardigans anyway.
God.
But the thing is, it's great. There were some excellent kills, pretty tame, a lot of them, but I think they saved up all the goodness for a couple ones, and they're like this. This has one of the funniest and greatest beheadings I've seen, and it rolls down and it lands somewhere, and I'm just like, this is a chef's kiss kill. I love it. What's funny is Eve Plum, Jan Brady, auditioned for Jamie Lee's character.
Oh, okay.
And what's funny? What if we would have chose 3 movies but we had 2 of the Brady sisters in them?
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
No, it wouldn't have been amazing. Because I'm glad Jamie Lee Curtis was in this. But I am shameful.
Yeah.
I need to confess something.
Oh, what?
This
Yeah.
is only the second time I've ever seen this.
Oh, okay.
Here's why.
All right.
I saw Hello, Mary Lou Prom Night 2 in 1987 before I saw this one.
Okay.
And I love that movie.
Gotcha.
It's way sleazier. It's funnier. It's less serious.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, it was a later slasher. But
Sure.
how old was I? I was like 13 years old, so it was fun. But my prejudice lasted decades,
No.
And so it's like, it's like a slasher setup. It's perfect. It's got all these things, but I'm just like, this wasn't as fun. So I probably haven't seen this since the 90s.
So when I suggested this be one of our watches, were you like, oh, not this fucking one?
No, I was like, no. I mean, I was like, okay,
Okay.
I go plus. I mean, how many movies have I seen that I didn't like in the beginning and now I love? I mean,
okay.
I can,
Sure,
so I was like, okay, cool. Well, I haven't seen this in so long. This is going to be like a first watch for me. And it kind of was,
So has your opinion changed?
I liked it. I love this one a lot. I mean, it was cool because, like I said, it was a setup. It was kind of like a Psycho was taking over, like ripping the pictures from the yearbook and taping it and giving you little like pre visions of what's going to happen to you or how you're going to die and all this other stuff. I didn't notice the Carrie influence from it, because you got the Italian guy and the hot chick trying to embarrass people,
right,
stuff like that. But I mean, not well. I'll tell you what, it's crazy. For a while there, I'm like, they're all gonna laugh at you, but that did not happen. Anyways, man, she looked great in this. Jamie Lee, she was a dancing machine. All of the dang disco music was choice.
Dude.
And it's so funny because they were using like big names, and they do that. But then they're like, we can't use these because of the money. So dude goes, I can't remember the guy's name. I have it written. Paul Zaza. He was like, oh shoot, I've got to write X many amount of songs in 5 days.
No way.
It's 5 days. And so guess what? He wrote Prom Night, and I'm like, he wrote that along with like 10 other songs in 5 days. That's a banger.
Dude, that is one of the best 80s like catch, tunes, for a horror. What was that one? Was it the beach movie?
No, it's we're going on a fall break.
That's
that was from Mutilator.
Mutilator. Oh my God.
How did I remember that?
I got to make a playlist of all these.
Fall Break better be on it 5 times.
It's gonna be the first one. No, this movie is so awesome. It's so excellent. It's a lot of fun.
And the thing is too is this was simple. This was bare bones. But Jamie, she is great. I mean, I cannot believe how much fun she was to watch in this.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying she was better in this than in Halloween. I'm saying she was a different character. And you could tell. I mean, it was the same girl who she spoke the same way, she emoted the same way. But like just her acting was different, and so you were like, oh yeah, this is a different girl, and it's great. She did so great in this. I love it.
Well, I think at Halloween she's still kind of lanky, tall, thin, and kind of just coming into her.
Oh yeah, like I said,
body,
it's somebody ahem.
Yeah, been a couple of years. And, yowza.
And been blowing up them balloons. Oh what? Dang it, Steven. Why'd you make me say that?
Yeah,
I'm gonna get canceled.
Not by our listeners.
But, all right, so you can find this on Prime, Hulu, Tubi, Fubo, Shudder, Peacock, Fandango, Canopy, Hoopla, Fossum, all for free. Oh well, some are with ads, some are with not, and not free because I mean some of these you have to. have to subscribe to. But
no, this is a great Friday night.
Hell yeah, brother.
Friday, Saturday night watch. You're not doing anything. You want to just like veg out, put on Prom Night, and just
no.
Yeah,
put on Prom Night. Yeah, so it's like
going to a prom night.
I love this movie, man. In fact, it's crazy to me because I watched Prom Night Part 3, and that's more akin to Prom Night 2. Like it's just silly.
Yeah, sure.
And it's like it's probably as silly. Like so, here's Prom Night. Prom Night 2 is times 3 silly, right?
Yeah.
And then from Prom Night 2 to Prom Night 3, it's times 3 silly again.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So it's crazy, but it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like maybe I just wasn't, mature enough to handle it.
All right. Well, I'm glad we watched it again. I'm glad you liked it, man.
I am
too.
But
Classic.
yeah, I enjoyed all these movies for whatever reason, but for different reasons is what I mean. But I think that's all I got, man.
All right.
Oh wait, just before I forget, guys, let me mention that if you go to youtube.corpsecollective.com, you can we have a YouTube channel there, and go ahead and check that out. Will you just go subscribe? Make me happy. Just before before I forget.
My boycott of being on YouTube still continues.
Well, you're welcome to be on. No. Here's the thing. Like I've heard that podcasts go on YouTube. So what we're thinking about, or what I'm thinking about, is that we're going to do cameras. We're going to put it up. But this one, I was too lazy to do it. Plus, I was finishing up work till about 10 minutes before Steve came over, so I didn't have enough time to get everything going. But it's like, yeah, I want to put it up there. And, you could do actually youtube.corpsecollective.com, and you'll see that there. But I might, what I might do is I might put it just our cover on it,
okay,
and put it there.
I think we need to leave it up to the fans to decide.
Our fan.
Yeah. If you listening out there want to see this show, our faces, they know what you look like.
Yeah.
I think they've got like an avatar that you came up with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't look like me, and there's no tattoos on it, but whatever. It looks like me, but
it looks like what I wish you were.
Oh,
Steven.
thank you.
I'm just teasing. I joke.
No, if you want to see this go on YouTube, let us know. Call it in.
385-351-9273. And by the way, we're pushing the question of the episode, so you have more chance to get in and tell us what your least favorite horror trope is.
Yeah, and I was thought really hard on the way over here. What the
Sorry,
next
man.
Chris,
No, that's
all right. I got it. I got it. No.
So.
Yeah. What is your favorite? What horror trope are you sick and tired of?
Yes.
You're just like, I'm done. I'm done with this shit. They need to, they need to move on with it. So yeah, let us know.
Cool. Call it in 353-519-9273, Steven. I think that's all we got for this episode.
Oh, I got more.
You do? Keep going.
No,
Keep going. There's tons.
No.
You got plenty of time. Do you think these people don't have better things to do?
Yeah, no. Let's leave them on a wanting more. Leave them wanting more.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's what we've done.
I've done that my whole life.
Yeah, I've been known to do that myself. All right, with that, from the Corpse Cast, we'll catch you guys later.
Bye.